Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Advait, the fourth empire, and today we'll be going over the second test between India and the West Indies, the first day. Of course, this test is happening in Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi, and of course, there's a lot to talk about because we could see that it's a great pitch for batsmen. And there were a lot of reports before the test match itself that the batters are going to have a ball in this test match, and we can clearly see it with today's score. Of course, India chose to bat first. This is the first toss Shubman Gill won as the test captain, so that is something, I think that's a moment he'll cherish for a bit. But yeah, nonetheless, the match is what's more important. Obviously, India's going up with their opening combination of Jaiswal and KL Rahul, and it's a combination that's been working out really well for them. So might as well, go with that. And Jaiswal did have a ball today, you can say that. He did have a really great game, a great start. KL Rahul, of course, got out earlier than he would want to, because knowing that it's a flat Delhi surface, he'd want to maximize on that and get a greater score. But unfortunately, he got out at 38. Warwick did bowl a really good ball against him, and the way he was able to trick him into playing that shot and get stumped, it was just beautiful to watch from a cricket point of view. But as an Indian fan, we do feel sad that KL Rahul got out. But Jaiswal, at the end of the day, we have to applaud his 173 runs for 253 balls. In that, there were 22 fours, so no sixes is definitely a surprise for me. But at the end of the day, if he's bringing the goods home, nothing else to worry about. Sai Sudarshan, I'm really happy with the way he's performed personally, because I feel like this was a performance due to happen in England. It did not really go well for him. He really wanted to get the runs he could, but unfortunately, it just did not work out for him. But today, he did, for the first time in, I think, after 4 or 5 matches, he did perform, and he did prove why the selectors have selected him and slated him at one down. And he did prove his right. Of course, he missed out on the century. That would have been really hurtful for him, unfortunately. But he did score a good 87 in 165 balls. So currently, India is at 318 for the loss of only 2 wickets in the 90 overs they played in day 1. And Shubman Gill is set in at 20. I feel like, coming into the day 2, he will do really well. He will be able to set himself alongside Jaiswal. I feel like they both, they match each other in a good sense. Because I feel like in the last 6-7 months, their form in this format has been really well settled. And it should be, a really good test match, especially on day 2. Day 2 should be more fun. My predictions for day 2, I think, India will bat the way it is. And I really feel that they won't get all out. It'll be tough for the West Indies bowlers to get them all out. I think perhaps they might get a score of 590 or 630 plus and call it a day, declare the innings, and try bowling out the West Indies batsmen and see what they can make out of it. But if the West Indies do get them all out, but I mostly think that the Indian team will declare and set a target for them to score. I see Yashasvi Jaiswal getting the big double 100. I see Shubman Gill getting himself good amount of runs as well, but it depends. From the bowling point of view for the West Indies, Jomal Warwick got 2 wickets, but that's pretty much it. No one else really was able to crack through the Indian team. I mean, their batting has been really solid, so it is tough to crack through such a defense and such an attacking play as well. And at least Warwick was able to provide them with the 2 wickets. So there should be more support from the bowlers all around. And day 1 has been prolific. Not too much to talk about. It's been really good for the Indian team nonetheless. So thank you guys for watching this video. Of course, day 1 has been spectacular. There's a lot more to watch out for day 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always, and please comment down below what else you guys would want to watch. Yeah, and please write down what day 2 is going to look like for India. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.